Hello and welcome back to Too Many Books. My name is Sean, and today we have a Thornwillow Press Dispatch unboxing. Here we are, the 1st of September. Happy September to you. Happy Labor Day. And this is the August Dispatch Box from Thornwillow Press, featuring At Our Age by Honor Moore. Now, I just have the classic edition, the regular old Dispatch, cheapest one. But let's dive in. First and foremost, we have two little cards here, one saying "Merci beaucoup," and one saying "You can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club" by Jack London. Fantastic. Start things off. We have a nice little letter here from Luke Ives Pontefel, the president and publisher over at Thornwillow, kind of explaining the contents here, talking about this new collection of poems, At Our Age, by celebrated poet Honor Moore. Her poems and prose appear in many journals, including the New Yorker, Paris Review, Poetry, and the New York Times. I know when I was trying to look up if they had done any previous Honor Moore dispatches, I couldn't find any, but I did find that when they had a huge exhibit for Thornwillow at 30, some of the pieces they had there were from Honor Moore. We have a little prospectus here for Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie. Sometimes they throw these little prospectuses in, kind of, a little taste of their other volumes that you can pick up for yourself. This is an older one, I imagine, right? I don't think this is forthcoming. I think this is already out. I did not purchase it, but I hadn't discovered them at the time. I'm a little late to the Thornwillow party. Next up, we have a nice little embossed bookmark. We have her specialty. Romance at short notice was her specialty, which is a Saki quote, which, weirdly enough, would have been more fitting several months back. They had an actual Saki collection that received the Thornwillow Dispatch treatment, but that was not the one they included there. You have some nice little cardstock here. Ooh, nice actual folding card as opposed to a postcard. Nice little embossed flowers on the top there. Then we have our broadside featuring Winter by Honor Moore. So boom, you get a bonus poem. This is a peculiar one. They do broadside every single month with these dispatch titles, and you can even buy the broadsides by themselves. They have a whole broadside collection, including various thematic ones, whether it be presidential quotes, what have you. But usually it's, across both sides of the paper here. This is going just straight down the middle, so it leads to a little strange formatting, but such is the case with, the length of Winter. But finally, the meat and potatoes of the collection. Here we have At Our Age, Honor Moore. This is the classic edition, which features letterpress printed wrappers. Now, these do go through changes over the months, like when this was announced back 2 months ago at the start of July. This was, in that original announcement email, a more like basket woven look like design, which was pretty cool with letterpress printed, but they obviously changed to this wavier design as well. Still a very cool design for your wrappers. Although I would have been intrigued by the basket weave design. The next two levels, which is going to be the Patron Edition and the Centaur Edition, use handmade paste paper boards, so each cover will be slightly different. But anyways, let's dive in. At Our Age, Honor Moore. Nice little frontispiece featuring Moore's portrait there. For Marion. So this is a new collection of poems by Honor Moore. I can't say that I've read any of her poetry, so this is going to be a first for me, but I am all for it. Nice little short poems throughout. And, speaking of strange formatting, there's going landscape for this one, for Sunblind and Huayapam. But anyways, this is the classic edition, which, believe it or not, the leftover copies are already on sale on the website. So if you want to pick up a copy for yourself, you can go to the link below to pick up a copy. The leftover classics and Patron editions are both on the website. The Patron edition is pretty cool because it's actually signed by Honor Moore. The Patron editions every month are already signed by Luke Ives Pontefel. But when available, they get the artist, the author, or who is an artist in her own right, they get the author to sign as well. And this is one such case where the author, the poet, Honor Moore, did sign the Patron and Centaur editions, which is really cool. So if you're looking for a fancier edition that's going to have nicer paper stock, oh, we have another landscape one, The Return. Oh, The Return's a longer poem. And there's a colophon page. It's going to have nicer boards, nicer paper, nicer just through and through. So anyways, this is a classic edition, 600 copies, printed on birch antique vellum, bound in letterpress wrappers. 150, that is going to be the Patron edition, printed on gypsum smooth paper, bound in paste paper wrappers. 34 copies, which is the Centaur edition, printed on the same gypsum smooth paper, same interiors as the Patron edition, bound in half cloth, with like paper paste boards, like for the worked into the half cloth binding. The 156th imprint of the press. So if you do get the Patron edition or the Centaur edition, it will be numbered, it will be signed, and you could add a fancy edition to your collection. But that, my friends, is the August, it's here the first day of September, but it's the August release from Thornwillow Press for their dispatch. They just do such an awesome job month after month. If you are a fan of letterpress printed materials, it's one that is definitely worth checking out because they absolutely kick ass month after month. It's $45 a month for everything you see before you, plus the prospectus, but we're not going to bother showing that right now. The next level up, which is a little over 100, is the Patron edition. You get all you see before you, plus an additional, the Patron level chapbook. You do still get the classic edition chapbook as well. But as I mentioned, you can buy the Patron edition by itself on the website. The highest level is the Centaur edition, which is that hardbound edition. It takes a little bit longer to produce because of the binding of that one, but you also still get the classic edition as well. If you are a fan of letterpress artistry, then you should definitely check out Thornwillow Press. They do an exceptional job month after month. I have a whole playlist on the channel here of every monthly dispatch that I have received, including some other ones I purchased on the secondary market. I've purchased some Patron editions on the secondary market. I was graciously gifted a Centaur edition for a Murakami title, which is on that playlist. So you can actually see various classic editions month after month. You can see the occasional Patron edition. You can see the rare instance of the Centaur edition where I am left speechless if you want to check those out. But definitely worth checking out. They do an exceptional job, like I said, every single month. Or if you just want to watch the videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel here because I will continue to unbox these as I receive them. I do at least one book review a week on the channel, plenty of unboxings in between here and there. I'm a huge fan of letterpress printed materials, so I am subscribed to the monthly Thornwillow Dispatch. I have unboxings from No Reply Press, Curious King, Conversation Tree, Suntup, and so on and so forth. Plenty of things for you to check out. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Check out the Thornwillow Press, and we will see you around next time.